One of the most iconic climbs, and a climb for anybody's bucket list, is the Colle Delle Finestre, 18.6 kilometres long, peaking out at 2,176 metres, and with 1,694 metres of climbing, an average gradient of 9.1%. This is no easy task to take on. But the best bit is that the last 9 kilometres of the climb are on gravel. Linking the Susa and Chisone Valley, pass is usually open from the 1st of June through to the 30th of September. On my ride, the equipment that I used was that I rode my normal road bike Colnago with a 34 by 28 gearing and 25mm Continental 4000 GP 4000 tyres, and I had no issues with that equipment. It got me through fine. I was fortunate, it was a very dry day that I rode. At the end of my description of the Colle delle Finestre, I'll also give you a brief overview of the Colle del Nivolet, a real alpine monster which I had taken on the day before. I rode this as part of a loop of 60 miles or 100 kilometres, starting in Borgata Sestriere, which was then followed by a brief climb up to the pass itself at Sestriere, before then dropping down the back roads into Susana Torinese and following the valley down to Susa. Make sure you fill your bottles in Susa before you turn on to the climb itself, where the steepest part is definitely at the bottom. Once you're through Miana di Susa, the climb then steadies into a very steady 8 to 9%, and this is due to the fact that this was a military road. First part of the climb is also through the trees. This is the signpost to watch for when you're leaving Susa on the main road. Here you turn right. For much of this first part, while you're going through the trees, there's actually very little to see, although there are numerous hairpins, and again it is a very steady 8 to 9%. But when you are blessed with some open spaces, you get some fantastic views out over the valley. After 10 kilometres is where the gravel starts, and you go through this entrance to the gravel. It's then a further 9 kilometres to the top. At 16 kilometres is where I found the most rutted sections and corners. Try to look out for a dry window before you go so that the gravel itself is dry on the day. As you'll note from this next section, these views that I'm going to show you, I had a fantastic window. I had a great dry lead up to it and a fantastic, beautiful, clear day on the day itself. The views when you get higher up are just breathtaking, not only because of the nature of the gravel roads, but you're looking back over the Susa Valley. It's stunning. After the top, you're immediately back onto tarmac, and there then follows a fast descent down to the main road to Sestriere. From there, it's an easy climb on that main road back up into Sestriere, with a few restaurants along the way where you can fill your bottles if necessary. Made famous by the movie The Italian Job, the Colle del Nivolet is one of the most unsung yet highest alpine passes at 2,612 metres. It is 40 kilometres long with an average gradient of 4.7%. There are 3 distinct steep sections with numerous hairpins on each of those, and yet there's another couple of flat sections in between which gives you some respite before taking on those steep sections. The most beautiful section is definitely above the reservoir, and here you have spectacular alpine views in the middle of the Gran Paradiso National Park. Eventually it takes you up to the summit of the pass, and from there there's not really much further that you can go. The road peters out into nothing after that, and it's time to turn around and take on what is an awesome descent. If you enjoyed my review of the Colle delle Finestre, then please do like, subscribe or share my video. It really would be appreciated. Many thanks. Till next time, keep cycling.